Food for thought. You and I are living in nostalgia. It's kind of crazy to think that these are the times that we might consider the good old days. It's kind of like that one quote from The Office that was like, I'm not gonna get it right, but it's like, I wish we knew we were in the good old days before we left. Because it's a bittersweet moment when you know that things are coming to an end, but the things that you have been looking forward to are just beginning. And it's just weird to be in that moment of like ending, but then starting, but then like having to say goodbye, and just kind of taking in the moment of realizing it's not gonna last forever. Like, I genuinely thought and felt like the school year was gonna last forever, that it would not end, and that there were so many things going on. All my classes were absolutely crazy, and it just was so overwhelming. And then finals came around, and then my finals ended, and then I went home, and then I have like this class that I'm taking in May term, like for May, and then like I'm gonna be starting my internship this month. And it's kind of wild because I'm obviously not gonna be living in the dorm anymore, like this dorm anymore. And it's like kind of thinking about, oh my gosh, I won't be here all the time. And I know the girls that are gonna be moving in here, and they're really nice people. And it's just like, oh my goodness. That weird stage in life of ending something to open up a new chapter. And in the moment and in the rough times, they suck. Doing all my classes, they sucked. But then I know when I'm gonna look back on this, I'm gonna see, oh dang, it was rough, but I got through it. Somehow, I got through it. And the same thing goes for you. Maybe these might not be the good old days, and I don't think these are the good old days for me either. But I think that these will be very memorable good times. And knowing that not everything is gonna last forever, that this too, always, that this too shall pass. Whether it's the good, whether it's the bad, whether it's this window being open and the wind coming in. Sorry. It is just life. And it continues. And it doesn't stop for anything. And it's kind of crazy to think about that. No matter how much you want to stop and how much you just want to not do anything, the world still continues. I feel like it's the beautiful thing in which the world continues no matter what. That the world and you and I can still move forward from no matter what has occurred. No matter the difficulties, no matter the heartbreak, whether the pain, the depression, the anxiety, anything, that you can move forward to, because the world still turns, people are still moving. And even though our world might stop for a bit, that we can still continue and to move forward. And as just one book and chapter ends, a new chapter or a new book is written for you and I. It's bittersweet to think about that just this chapter in your life is closing and that it's ending, because so many things have been written, so many things have happened, and there's been so many ups and downs with school and your life probably, that we've literally gotten this far with one another. Like, we started in February, about 3 months later we're in May, and we're still doing this together. And that we are going to continue to do this together, no matter what. And even if the month that you are watching this is not May, put it in the context of which you are, and the life that you are living. That you and I have gotten this far. And that does not mean that we can just stop all of a sudden. We can stop writing our book, because pages are still turning every single day of that book we are supposed to write. But it's up to you and I to write that book. It is up to you and I to figure out what we want to do, what we don't want to do, and how we want to write and how we don't want to write our book. Because yes, it is so sad, and it's very bittersweet to close a chapter that has been written forever. Because it feels like this entire semester and this entire school year has lasted a lifetime, a literal lifetime. But it hasn't. That years go by so fast. Even though in the moment they don't. In the moment they feel so slow. Because it's mundane and it's a lot. And there's everything in between. But every single day you decide to wake up. Maybe not necessarily get out of bed. Maybe you're having a rough day. I don't know what's going on in your life. But every single day you decide to wake up, you are here for another opportunity to continue. And that is that you and I have the power to move on and move forward and close books and open books and read books and write books and even just look into other people's books. That you and I can just do anything. And in which, I don't know, the world is our oyster. I feel like it's just so hard to go between something new, something old. I was thinking of something new, something bold, something blue. I don't know. It's like that wedding thing. But I guess some things do come to an end. And it's just that moment of gratitude and where you realize that and you try to soak up all this and all the moments and all the memories with the other people. Because kind of like, you know it's the good old days before you leave them, so you want to enjoy them. But then you kind of can't live life. But then you want to live life regardless. And it's that hard being conscious in the moment, but then being subconscious in the moment. Or being aware of the moment. And it's like, what do we do? We've gotten this far. So I guess we'll just figure it out together and it'll be fine. It'll be okay. And we've gotten this far. And this is what I'm just telling myself is I've gotten this far. We have gotten this far. And that since we are here, it'll be better than okay because we're here now. Together. Food for thought.